hear it? I got it low. But can you hear it? I have it low. Oh, oh, oh. It's Happy Friday. Uh-huh. What? Ooh. Hey. No lipstick on my teeth. Come on, baby. No lipstick on my teeth. Come on, baby. Let me see. I'm, I'm, oh, oh, oh. What you say? What you say? Okay, much better. Ow. Okay, I just need this right now. Come on now. I need this for Okay, let me cut it out. Let me cut it out. Hey! Welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hey! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Yes, welcome to Sunshine Brown. Welcome. I'm so happy to be here with you today. I have what? Really missed you. I really missed you. Okay. I really missed you. All right. And guess what? I'm just happy that I could be here with you. Okay. So, if this is your first time by this channel, I want to say welcome to Sunshine Brown. Welcome. Okay? Welcome to Sunshine Brown. Welcome. Okay? Let me tell you right out the gate. Okay? Right out of the gate. Right out of the gate. Let me tell you before somebody else tell you. Okay? Listen to this. This channel was created originally. So I have two channels. Okay? One is, of course, the older channel. Okay? But it's where I first started out. And this is the second channel. Like another part of everything. Okay? But this true channel has been placed here to simply give my truth about some experiences, some things, some targeting, some horrific things that took place. Guess what? Now, I have, and I'll repeat, as a matter of fact, in my community board, I'll post the other channel there. So if anybody ever needed to, you say, what did she say? I'll just post it there. But I started where that I talked about some different things, okay? Now, I also talked about a lot of healing, how it was done, some things that are very, very good, very helpful, okay? And I posted it all there so that it will benefit someone else, okay? Now, of course, maybe it's not for you, honey. But there are some people that say, look, I get tired of pretending. Okay, let me deal with this thing. Let me get this monkey off my back. Okay, let me get the monkey off my back. Right? Like, let me. No. How about this? I'm gonna get this monkey off my back. Right? Type of thing. Okay. So anyway, I was able to put up the videos of how I went through the process and everything like that. Okay. Now, when I come on here and I do the videos, it's just me. It's me, meaning I am just talking to you. I am somebody just loving on you for the moment. That's really what this is. Saying, hey. And guess what? I found out along the way, it's very therapeutic for me. Okay? All right? And guess what? Every time I talked about something in the past, I would talk about it. Guess what it would do? It would release me. It's like, okay, I got that released. Thank you. Right. Okay, so here it is. So I'm saying to you, your first time here, you're definitely welcome. Okay, go ahead and click subscribe. It's been a few days, baby. I said a few days. Notice how I said that. That I have been, not maybe making actually long videos, things like that. But guess what? You have to go to my YouTube shorts. I've been posting every day. Every day in my YouTube shorts, I have been posting, okay? Just to let you know if you want to stop by there, all right? Listen, ladies. Listen, gentlemen. Oh, my goodness. I came on also for a check-in. Let me check in. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me check in. It's happy what? It's happy Friday. Let me check in. I want to ask the question. Have everyone went out to see Michael Jackson? Have everyone made it? Have everyone made it? Or are we going like Sunday or something, or Saturday? I'm just asking. I want to know, because I know one of my children have watched it, what, twice? Yeah, they've already been out, okay? But anyway, I'm just wondering. Okay, so guess what? Here it is. So happy I can be here with you. Mm-hmm. Let's chat. Okay. So, the beautiful part of a journey, right? The beautiful part of a journey. And especially if it's something that can help someone else along the way, or especially if you ever have to show up and, in my case, speak up. You know what I mean? Speak up, right? It's all, guess what? It's all a beautiful thing, okay? It's all what? A beautiful thing, okay? Because naturally, people will tell you don't speak up. If you never stand up for yourself, you could be in some serious trouble on so many ways, okay? Because you have to speak up. Let me tell you why. Because you also have to speak up, what? For people in your family. To cover people in your family, right? Right? So, yes, you do want to be a person that speak up, all right? Okay? Make sure you understand. Everything is not necessarily something you have to entertain, though. So you be wise. Pick and choose. Everything is not necessarily something that needs to be what? Entertained. Okay? Yeah. Listen. So let's keep going. Okay? So anyway, here it is. I want to share something with you guys, okay? So I think, my last video, before this one, maybe a couple videos before this one, I had clearly spoke on some other things, okay? Now, this is something that I noticed about this journey. And out of all the things that took place, all right, and that out of all the things that are what still taking place, okay, the one thing that I noticed is that that feels good. The one thing I have, what, my energy is so. Sometimes I have to just calm it down, like calm it down. It's okay. Calm down. I'd be so excited because really I could come and be like, hey girl, but I know. You can feel it through the camera. Yeah, if I come here on 10, baby, you feel it through the camera. So my thing is, I want to talk to you about something. And this something is really, 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 really important. This something is so important. Okay? Listen to me. Because I can come here and do shits and giggles. I can do that. I can talk about all this beautiful this, that, and whatever. Or, take care of something that needs to be commented on so it can be helpful, which I will be doing that in a moment if I can, But one thing that I want to share with you, and I wanted to come on probably days ago and to share this, but today's a good day. Today's a good day to come on with it, and get that checked off as I had done it. I have been keeping up with some things, okay? And many things have been important. Very important, okay? Many things have been what? Very important. Okay, let me tell you exactly what I mean. Let me turn the other lights on. Let me tell you exactly what I mean. Now, I am aware that people move and do things in all kinds of ways, okay? I'm aware that people thinking is definitely, not even on the same, just because you think a person would know, even just the basic, you know what I mean? That don't mean that they necessarily know it or even practice it. Let me tell you what I mean by that. Let me tell you what I mean. Let me tell you what I mean by that. Okay, another thing is, just because a person is a particular age, meaning a person that's a little older or whatever, that doesn't necessarily mean they're into even at an older age, a mature age, that they're even really good at, or that they will that doesn't mean that you will necessarily, that they're necessarily where you would think that they would be mentally, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? Does that help? Okay. Did I break that? Did I say it kind of? Okay? All right. So listen to what I'm saying to you. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Now, I know people going to do what they do. We going to do what we do. We're going to do what we do. We know this. We know. We're our own individual person. Right? Okay? All right? But listen to this. I want to let you know something. Okay? People out here are definitely what? Gathering themselves and what? Trying to what? Move forward. Everybody knows it. I mean, duh. Hello. That's what's happening. People are trying to collect themselves, right? And what? Move forward. Oh yeah, something. Okay. So you want your next day and the next day and the next to be much better, right? So people are really trying to what? Many are trying to move forward. So guess what I want to say to you? Please don't act like you don't know what's going on, okay? Don't act like you don't know what's going on. Let me tell you, I'm talking about the real things. The real things that's going on. Not the BS gossip. Not all of that foolishness and stuff like that. I'm talking about what? The real things, okay? The real things, okay? Not just that people are hurting, for real. Not just that people are being mistreated, for real. Not just that, kids are being, are missing, okay? People snatching up children, okay? Not to mention that people have truly joined some things, and they may be sacrificing their children. I'm gonna tell the truth. Yeah, this is real. There are so many things that's happening. Okay, now I'm gonna share some with y'all, and I hope you catch it. Okay, in this day, if you are out here working to mistreat another person, for real, like if you're out here working to mistreat another person, you're headed where? In the wrong direction. Okay? You really are. You are. I mean, no, baby. I don't think you understand. People are really trying to move forward, and guess what? A lot of us are praying for people what? To keep moving forward. Let me tell you, and what that's received where? Mentally first, right? Right? Like, let me give you a perfect example. A lot of people love trashing people if they are not seemingly where they're supposed to be in life, okay? But I'm going to tell you, like a beautiful doctor shared with me one day. We were having a great conversation. She said she can work with whomever. She don't mind working with whoever. They haven't arrived yet where they're whatever. She don't mind working with whoever, long as they're not poor thinking. Did you catch that? As long as what? You're not poor thinking, meaning you're not thinking poor, okay? All right? There's so many things that I want to talk to you about. Yeah. Listen to this. Listen to this. Yeah. It's about moving forward. For real, for real. That's what it's about. And nobody's perfect and nobody's judging anybody. Keep your mouth off people you don't necessarily want to judge them. Right? Right? But I'm going to tell you. You want to make sure. So something just came across my screen about a death, of a rapper. And I was just like, okay, wow, okay. And I want to stay focused. So we want to stay focused. Definitely. Let me share this with you. The reason that I have a thing, this is going to be some random talk, okay? But just catch it. It's not going to be like blown out where you won't understand what I'm saying. We have so many people that have been mistreated. And sometimes people think just because people have money that they're, but those people have been mistreated as well and set up as well themselves. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Okay? That's why everyone is trying to get the best knowledge for their life, the healing they need, and moving forward. And a lot of people say that they're working on healing and stuff like that, and y'all be careful out there because they're not. They could care less about some healing. They could don't get tricked, okay? Don't get tricked. Watch it. There's so many things I want to share. Oh my God, listen. Let me talk about this real quick because it won't go away. So let me just go ahead and mention it. Be careful of. So when I came on, and I come on, I really do come to tell my true story about what took place with me. Okay? Please understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. I want you to hear it. I believe in what? In going to church. I believe in going where? To church. Okay? Many people may have went through something. Nobody's exempt. Well, that you may have some church hurt or something like this, or something's going, or maybe somebody, people sometimes ain't do, blah, 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 whatever. Okay? But that does not mean that you give up going where? To church. I want to let you know that. Listen to why I'm telling you this. I have studied myself, and I have found out. Listen to my words. I have studied myself, and I have found out that there's many people that's talking. They're talking And they are misleading people. They're keeping up mess. And it's not everybody. It's not everybody, but they're misleading people and they're keeping up mess. And a lot of these people that are discussing other people and things like that, these people, a lot of times that they have serious things going on. Okay? Now, we have a lot of people that they can show up in your life and they can give you some what? Great information. They can give you what? Some really good information. Okay? We already know that. But I'm telling you to be aware of people and understand something. A person does not have to shout at you aggressively to get any word out, any information out. I want y'all to catch on. Pay attention. It's not even that they have to be aggressive. A lot of people also use word spells. Okay? Word spells. Okay? A lot of people are what? Paid to redirect you. To redirect you and make you where that you don't even believe. Where that you don't even believe what you know is true. Okay? Please hear what I'm saying to you. The thing with the churches, you just have to find one that you want to be at. Let me tell you one of the most important things about church. It's not just the word that goes forth that is to bless someone. Okay? It's not just the word that goes forth. It's also the praise and worship. It's also what? The praise and the worship and everyone coming together. Do you understand? God blesses that. God blesses that. Okay? I want to let you know that. Okay? Let me tell you why. This is because I don't want anyone misunderstanding. Okay? I had a lot of people speak on me that definitely had no business. They weren't even qualified to speak on me, but they did. And I just sat back. I said, oh, okay. They weren't even qualified. They weren't even qualified to speak on me, but they did. And people will keep lies going and things going, and then they'll do this and do that and this and that, okay? They do things to keep their money flowing. Because you have to be what? The topic. Now, some people also, they they're talking great things, right? They're speaking great things, okay? Right? Now, the reason I bring this up is because people say that I'm very strategic. But the truth is, I'm not. No, I'm definitely not. It's just that I move when God tells me to move, and I don't know the reason He's telling me to do something different, but I just go ahead and do that thing. I can tell you, I'm definitely not strategic. Do you know? You know, I got kids jumping on top of my head. Boom, boom, boom. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. My thinking is, I got people on my head, honey. Like, hey, lady. You gonna fix something to eat or what? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you know? Like, oh, whoa. Okay? It's real. All right? So, no. Definitely not strategic. And my thought, and the reason I'm explaining it this way, because, boy, you got the time to be strategizing. No, I don't think so. Now, of course, I've already said I do, and I enjoyed investigating. And that's why I'm so confident right now at, telling you I've studied personalities. I've studied methods and ways that people do things. I've studied ways of how, people have forgotten. People have forgotten that the Lord already what? took care of the sacrifice. The Lord already took care of the sacrifice. So you don't have to do anything to go sign up anywhere to hurt a person or thing. You understand? You don't have to do any of that. Okay? It's about all of us, what? Moving forward. And not signing yourself up to be a slave to something that got your ass. Yeah! Something that got you. Damn, I got that. You understand? Then have you where you don't have time for yourself. Now, yes. I'm going, guys. Stay with me. Yes, I'm switching gears, okay? So I call that, let me close this door. Let me close that door. I'm going to close the door. Boop, boop. Did everybody understand what I said before I locked this door? Did everybody catch what I said? Did you catch what I said? Because what I said was, be careful what you're listening to. Let me reiterate. Be careful of the things that you're listening to. Now, oh my God. I'm glad I haven't. Let me reopen. Let me not seal the door. Hold up. Let me say this. There are a lot of very talented and spectacular people that are moving away, and they do things for the right reasons, okay? And they do things for the right reasons, okay? They do things for the right reasons, and they enjoy what they do, okay? They're secure in what they do. Some of them are even very entertaining in what they do. Okay? And I'm going to tell you, they have what? Blessed me so. They blessed my heart. Do you understand? Have what? Been a part of my healing. Okay? And they say what? Upright. With saying and doing the right thing. Okay? And another thing, maybe it's something that people need to know. I explained in another video, separate video, when I was a marketing director, I had to go and study about the company, the owner of the company, the this, the that, or whatever I was going to be talking about, whatever I was going to be working on, whatever I was going to be, setting up an appointment for my bosses. Okay, I was a marketing director. So whatever I was going to be setting up, whatever I was going to be setting up, guess what? I had to know something. I had to know something, right? Right? I had to know something about these people, what they like, maybe what their hobbies are, things like that I wanted to know. What restaurant do they prefer, Do they appreciate the memberships, if they have them at the, some of the places we went, the ones that were even local. Because I did a lot of traveling with my bosses, okay? Right? But even the ones that are local, we had memberships, to the Bankers Club here in Cincinnati, the Racket Room in Dayton, Ohio. So, but I had to make sure that they what I'm saying? I had to know things. Where do you prefer to eat at? Where would you like to meet? Do you understand what I'm saying? So here it is I want to say to you. Before you go into talking about somebody to make money, to make bread, right? And you want to stay upright with it, okay? And you want to stay upright with it, go and do the research. Do the research on the whole situation. Or even, guess what? Call the person up. I'm going to let all y'all know on my original Facebook, my Facebook that I'm using right now, that, I hardly have followers on it or whatever, but it is my Facebook, and I do posts, okay? Listen to this. My phone number, my actual phone number is right in there. It's right in where it says click for the photos or go look at the photos, something, whatever I say in whatever's pinned, my phone number is in there. See, so a person can always reach me, okay? Make it clear too. That way said so many things. I do talk to my mother. Somebody said, do you talk to your family? And what you... No, honey, I still talk to my family. Okay, you see how I like to clarity? Make it clear, baby. Okay? They always say that, so I just want to clear it, all right? I just want to clear it up. Clear it up, okay? Let's keep going. Can I close the door yet? Yeah, because I wanted to make sure that was out there. Like, make sure before you go and you start gossiping about people, their family and stuff, make sure you're getting the correct information. Okay? Yeah, make sure you're getting the correct information. Okay? And remember, I have been posting in shorts. The reason I found out that I enjoy posting in shorts, because one of the things that was done to me, I guess because they knew that they had a plot to really take my life, to actually murder me, to actually off me, to actually hurt me, to actually lock me up in a mental institution, whatever they tried to do to me, okay? Whatever they wanted to do to me. The one thing that they came at is my email. They stole my email. And actually, I know who stole my email. I know the couple of people that did steal my email, okay? And he don't know that I know to this day that he stole that his phone number wound up actually being in my Google. And he don't know that, okay? And he does not know that. Through Google. Wow, who does that? There's a few other things that happened. A few other things that happened that shouldn't have. A few other things that happened that should not have. But the reason I enjoy showing the photos, like my actual photos, because they stole so many. They crashed all of my, I mean, people were trying to get rid of things that they sent to me. So they want to, of course, steal your email. Then they start working on your accounts. Then they started, they stole your identity. I'm going to steal your actual birth certificate. I'm going to steal your actual social security card. I'm going to do, I mean, it was a whole setup. And they were all working in a crime ring. Okay? I mean, something that a lot of people probably would not definitely make it out. Okay? But guess what? I made it out. Guess what? I'm making it out. Guess what? Only by the grace of God. You know why? Because I trusted everything that the Lord said. Everything. Meaning God. I don't trust myself, but I trust you. Okay? Do you understand? And had always been living by that. Meaning from a little girl. From a little girl. Do you understand? Yes. My God. There's so many people that God is so good to. There are so many people that God is so good to. And the ones that shine so bright and that God is so good to, right? Right? People will attack their life, trash to them, do whatever, because they want to prove to the world that God is not real. Let me give you an example of what I mean. Even if you're living right, people will be hired to do things to that person. They'll be hired to do things to people, okay, to make it look like something other than what it is. Okay? Trust me on this. If you ever have things that you have become shocked about, right? You're like, how in the world could that? No, that don't seem right. Or whatever. Usually it's not right. You're right. Usually it's something going on there, okay? Especially if it's not that person's natural habits, right? If it's not their natural habits and how they do things. Does that make sense? I want to know if it makes sense. All right? This is real. This is real. This is real. This is real. So anyway, this music there, I love some Kem. Love calls. I love that. Okay, so listen to this. Okay. My God. I got that gum from my grandbaby. I still have gum on me. All right, so anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay, so I want to know, did you miss me? Did you miss me a little bit? Did you miss me just a little bit? I said, God, I need to get on. I need to get on, right? Especially to do a check-in. Especially to do a check-in, okay? Yeah, I've been working on some things. Did some more, you know. Okay, so let me share this with you. All the way since the ending of last year, I have really been trying to totally get back to myself. Oh, yeah. Especially, so, of course, gradually. But definitely trying to what? Get back to myself completely, okay? Meaning, I don't want to be in habit of showing up here to talk about negative things or or entertain everything that comes up or yeah, basically, okay? Because right now, people are really hurting, okay? So I don't want to add to anyone's, And then I don't. The other thing is, if I never started out that way, meaning that's not really who I am, and then people are trying to force me to be in a space of, being, feeling like I'm always having to defend myself, to, you know what I mean? I'm like, God, I don't want to. I don't want to be in that energy where it's feeling like I'm someone else, totally. I mean, someone else, right? I carry myself vibrant, happy, and things like that. And I don't want to be arguing with ugly people about a damn thing. That's what I'm trying to say. I just don't. I think that's, so in other words, yes, you do have to address some things. You do. You have to put a check by it. Check this. Check it. Go and check it, baby. But you don't want to stay there. But you don't want to stay there, okay? So let me tell you what I mean. I'm going to still show up here, right? But I'm not going to always be addressing something negative because I'm not wired that way. I really, truly am an angel of love, period. Have you noticed that I mix with, that's why I did the posting, so you would know. I'm looking at my timer, so I don't have to go into another video. Have you noticed? That I have loved on many different people? No matter, because that's what it's about. I don't deal with just a certain person, certain people, certain whatever. And then I have so many other pictures and look really professional. I've done a lot of weddings and things like that. Many people, they came in to destroy things from the inside out. So I'm just repairing. I'm excited and I love you. I'll be right back.